I want to swing. I mean, I'll be right back. Let me ask you a question. What's the community? I'll be right back. Let me ask you a quick question. Yeah. So, can I ask you a question? What's a community land trust? Can you explain to like what's a community, like the people what's community land trust and what it does?
Yeah, so it's a nonprofit organization governed by community residents. So we have a board made up of community residents with also some technical experts on the board as well. And the purpose is to bring land under community control so that it will stay affordable forever and so that it's used for things that people need instead of profit. Because, what we see happening, of course, is land is being bought up by for-profit real estate developers, shell LLCs, all these things.
So what are those, by the way? People might not know what's a shell LLC and what's a...
Usually it's when an investor sets up an LLC in order to hide their identity. And then so they'll buy a building with one LLC and then another one with another one. So they'll own tons of properties but won't be able to tell. Like, for some investors that fight against, they will own, like 20 properties just in this year, but it's really, really difficult to tell because it's all under different LLCs. So COT, the purpose is to make sure that that kind of like predatory, speculative purchasing doesn't happen in this neighborhood. So there are COTs across the city that are trying to do the same thing in their neighborhoods to make sure that land and housing stays affordable as well as commercial space.
So what's the thing with like COPA?
COPA, yeah. So it's the Community Opportunity Purchase Act. So it's a city bill that would give tenants and nonprofit partners the first right to purchase a building when it goes up for sale, private building. So basically a landlord would have to give the tenants and their nonprofit partner, like a CLT, the first chance to put in an offer. So it helps to level the playing field because it's so hard for us to compete against all these like for-profit developers who can just use cash practically.
Yeah. So you think that it should be transparent with the sales? Like, I understand you need a sale, but it should be transparent with the dates because what happens goes on sale, y'all don't know the date.
When it goes for sale, right. So that's part of the legislation. So the tenants have to be informed when their building is for sale in different languages, and it will be posted. It would be posted on the city's website as well, like anytime like a building goes for sale. So that's the idea of it. And we're fighting for the same thing at the state level. It's called TOPA, Tenant Opportunity Purchase Act. So in that case, all that information about a building that's for sale would go up on the state's website.
So should there be a bill for like against shill buying, like people that's related to the developer buying or related to the property management company buying the property, because that can happen. But let's say this building, let's say like right here, 250 Arlington, right here, goes on sale, and develop like a slumlord buys it, and they go on sale. They can get their brothers and sisters and buy the property out, transfer it to their brothers and sisters. Should there be a law to ban transfers?
To ban transferring it
to family, the person defaults.
So like if a for-profit company buys their house, right? And then transfers it to their family.
Should that be up against the law?
Well, I mean, I think that would be, I guess I'm trying to, like, wouldn't we want to stop the house in the first place?
Yeah, being foreclosure. But let's say they get foreclosed on purpose. Somebody do it. They foreclose, they buy the property, they foreclose on purpose, and they transfer it to a family member. So that's
Okay. They foreclose on purpose?
Yeah.
Instead of selling it?
Yeah.
I feel like most of the time you could get more value if you sell instead of waiting until you
Yeah. Yeah.
So like oftentimes you could wait for it to go into the partner foreclosure than sell.
Yeah.
So yeah, help me understand.
So basically, let's say this property goes on sale. I bought a property with a intent of default, the intent of the fraud.
Wait, what?
I buy this property on the 10th of the defaulting, so I give it to my sister. So that's actually illegal. Because there's some rules that do it.
The transfer to the relative.
Yeah.
In order to
Still stay in business. It's like a shell company. Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound very sketchy.
Yeah,
I feel like a
some
lot of their practices are really sketchy.
yeah.
It's like they really have mastered this art of, like moving property from one entity to another in order to deceive. So yeah.
So another thing is like back to this community, this here building itself. What the camera system is? The camera's not that good here. Or are they not that good?
So the camera system. So no, the cameras are good. I installed a good camera system.
So do you think it should be like cops patrol here, like Operation what is it, Clean Halls, like that? Like there should be cops patrol.
Generally, there's not a prostitution. There's not prostitution around this place.
Huh?
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't think that's happening. I do think that there are safety concerns that are real, and like I understand, and like it is concerning that people don't feel safe. I think there's ways to do it though, without always involving the police, because we know what can happen sometimes when you call the police and they're brought in when people are having mental health issues.
Yeah, that's right. They have bills trying to stop that.
Right.
The bills are trying to say like peers, not cops, like that, right?
Right. So like it's like would we really? I do think it's important to like consider all the options, especially when people are dealing with mental health. But I do understand that like right now with what we have in the city government, sometimes you do have to call the police.
No.
And I think that that's
So you think it should be like here, let's say like mental health, it should be like social workers, mental health advocates. What if a person has like a weapon, like a knife, like God forbid, like what happened to Win Rosario, the kid had a knife. He had a knife. I mean, I'm not.
So yeah, I mean, I think this is like I'm not really like an expert on this, to be honest. Like, but I do think, right? Like, we can't like eliminate the police right now. If there's a place for them right now when there's violence or whatever. No, he disagrees. So, huh?
Social worker
Yeah.
and eliminate the cops?
No, I'm saying that we can't. Yeah. I'm saying that like.
So, your ideal purpose is to stop mental institutions to put all these people back. So if you go back to the 80s, remember what's the guy, Geraldo Rivera?
I mean, the kid who got the two cops that killed.
No, that reporter stuck in a mental institution.
Oh, Geraldo.
Yeah, Geraldo.
Yeah.
And he reported that they was taking advantage of him. So they shut down every hospital and they took all those people in school.
Yeah.
So the only way that's going to work, like
Yeah. So, about the conversation, yeah.
that's the only thing.
Yeah.
You have to open up more hospitals because of this outbreak.
Tell me what you guys think about this.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really cool. So, like, if you have a voucher and you have a case manager already in HRA, what if those case managers in HRA had way less people they'd be responsible for and actually were trained social workers?
Yeah.
So they would check on people more regularly, because there's already that infrastructure of hierarchy in HRA. You could just like give it way more funding, have way more staff to be, and then like they're already connected to people through their housing, through their vouchers.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, but there's two things about what you said. Okay, I had said my father, he had a house in Hampton. House over in Hampton. So me and him, he bought it for $235. After we finished it, it was worth $800. Now, the thing that you say about this and this and this, see, the idea is great, but the people are not these people give it too. They destroyed the second floor. My father, my daughter, I work for a cop. I take care of his house. How many times did I tell these people? Today, I go out the dollars, I clean up, I do handyman work. I literally grew up what they had in the woodwork. I mean, it was early in the morning, so man, and we told them, this is not the place. They broke this house is not even 6 months old. They already broke the door to the fence. They already did, we had a choice for the garage because they broke it. So I understand. See, the thing is, your theory could be good, but a lot of people I appreciate when I can't own this everything. So I appreciate when I have a house and backyard. The backyard is bigger than my house. And I was blessed with that. So I think people don't give a shit about nothing. They don't even give a shit about guns.
But also, people feel like other people don't care about them. You know what I mean? And like they don't feel like the government cares about them. They don't feel like their neighbors
The
care
best
about
government
them.
in our lives.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The less government, the better.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want some soda? Okay, soda, man.
Yeah. It is. Oh yeah, it's a mess. One of the worst ranch towns in the country. Billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. All the tech companies. Hey, my name is Christopher. Christopher, how you doing? Yeah, doing good. So we had a great conversation about this situation. So, yeah, and we're trying our best. I think that we could have great conversations about the drama we had today.
Yeah, like you can work through conflict, and that's actually really important.
Other than that mishap we had, like the mishap we just had like 3 minutes ago, that was a great conversation. And I think we can go forward with this situation. Because everybody's trying to live here. This is a nice block to be exact. Yeah, a real beautiful block.
I know, and this building is going to be beautiful. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know people are very mistrusting right now, and it's a long process, but it is going to be so nice. And we're going to prove that social housing, like community-run housing, tenant-run housing, can be beautiful too. Not just affordable, but also safe and good.
So I know you're on the clock right now. I know you're on the clock, and the law says you can't be political. Yeah. But there's a certain person that's running for the top seat that had the same idea, and there's a lot of backlash on social media with that. We can't say the name. We don't know who he is. What do you think about that?
Again, somebody who was the candidate who's talking about social housing.
He's pushing for social housing. We can't say a name on here. We can't say that name.
Yeah.
We can't. Cause you're on the clock. You can't. On the clock. You're on the clock. Off the clock.
Well, no, I am on the clock.
All right, so you can't be political. So let's.
But I really believe in those ideas.
Why?
Because I think that this city is becoming increasingly it's completely unaffordable actually, and long-term residents are being pushed out, and gentrification is real, and I think there are actual strategies to preserve existing affordable housing and build new social housing that can and will work, but it involves government actually investing its resources. So
what do you think about people that the same opposition saying that's taking property from people, taking property from the owners and give it to you guys? They say it's theft of property. They're people.
Well, I mean, we bought it.
It's a comments. Yeah, no, you bought it.
We purchased it.
Yeah.
It's totally. I mean, that it was a consensual
purchase.
transaction. Yeah.
So can you explain to people the people that might be against this and that candidate. Of like, what's your approach? Can you explain?
Well, I mean, I think, what could I say? I think people don't necessarily, I mean, they think that the government shouldn't be involved, like government doesn't have a role in like people's lives, but actually, like, I would argue that it's really important for government to actually like invest in making the city more affordable, like making housing more affordable, making groceries more affordable, making our public transportation actually work. And like, we pay taxes, right? Like, it's our money.
Yeah.
And like, and also the reality is that, those on top, like the 1% are not paying their fair share, and like, that's not right. And like, we should all realize that that's not right. And that like the strategies to knit us against each other by race, class, by race, gender, etc. Like really, it's like it's about class and about like the wealthy wanting to stay wealthy.
So speaking of that, you said about transportation. Do you just see a bus network here? Like a real bus network? I don't think there's nothing running around here. There's a Q56.
Yeah, so there's the bus on Jamaica.
There's a Q56. And what's around Fulton Street? Nothing. There should be a bus network on Fulton Street. And this neighborhood is. Yeah, but it should be a bus under it. I mean.
But it's very narrow.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, but this neighborhood is changing. This is a big Latino population on here.
Yeah, what are you saying?
It's changing. It's changing.
Yeah, people are buying up all the homes around here.
Yeah.
These beautiful homes, like you see this home right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was sold for like over $1 million.
Wow.
And like that's what's happening.
Yeah.
That's
And
what we're trying to
stop
stop.
gentrification around here.
Yeah, like we think that like working sorry. This is Jojo. Yeah, we walked over.
So how you gonna stop gentrification? How you?
Well, I mean, I think that's what we're doing, right? Like we're trying to push military investments out and bring as much land under community ownership as we can. And then we also have to do movement work of like fighting with tenants for greater protections for tenants, like fighting for rent control, for TOPA and COPA to pass.
So do you think a rent freeze will work on this? A rent freeze will work?
I think it's really a good step to like make it so that people have a little bit more stability so that they can fight rent. But people are dealing with like it's just so challenging.
Yeah. I think that people should be choosing to pay their rent and then paying for their groceries.
Right.
It shouldn't be like that. So speaking of groceries, do you think there should be a fresh program in this district? Is there fresh in this district? Is that by nurses? Is that by the council member's office? Is that under fresh? You put the grocery stores, and in return, the developer allowed to build more housing on top of that, where they want to build on top. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. I like that one. But there's. I think there's not a real hunger cry. It's just like the quality of food is not good. The prices are like not good. Expensive, while going to the supermarket is not that expensive. Why they don't educate people here? I can't say for here, but I don't know. But let's say in general, the government and certain nonprofits fail to educate the people about how they can save money with buying food and what food to buy. You can get. Whole Foods.
Or you can get tons of produce. And the reality is, like, no one is going to want to go that far to get their groceries. So, like, it makes sense that people here, are going. You don't want to walk that far. How are you going to carry your?
Especially the hot sun. Especially in this humid up.
So you just go 2 blocks away, and what do you have? Just every day.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah,
Shit.
It's like not people's fault. It's just the fact that there hasn't been like enough investment.
So we think, okay, we got TOPA, you got COPA. What else? What else you pushing for here?
Yeah. So for the Community Land Act in general, so we're pushing to abolish the taxes for really unjust cars. I don't know if you saw in the news yesterday. There was a thing because a man is about like his home was taken from him because he had a couple $1,000s in water bill that they paid.
Yikes.
That's insane. And like that's what happens when you have a taxing sale. And then so we're trying to start that, and then we're also fighting for public land for public good though, which would force the city when it gives away its public land, our land, it can't give it away to for-profit developers.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's like been a fire sale of our public land. And yeah, just handouts to developers.
Especially the casino at Coney Island.
I mean, that's crazy.
The majority of people are opposed to Casino Coney Island. Majority of people are opposed to the casino in general because it will destroy communities. And I get their take on that. And what? I'm trying to think. You have community. Okay. What else? What's for? Oh, the taxi sale. Oh, the taxi sale. What else are you pushing for?
So COPA, TOPA, the taxi sale, the public land for public I mean, yeah, we're supporting the trees, fighting for even more for things like gun control. Also,
So.
I'm staying on my feet. I'm happy.
okay.
Please take a home.
So what's up with the city of Yes? So can you explain to us? Can you explain to us about the city of Yes plan? The city of Yes plan. The city of Yes plan, and what's your take? And I heard you got a nice old deal out of that, a $400 million sewer package deal. Did y'all was a part of that, or? But why is this the sewer?
I can't speak to the city of Yes because I didn't follow that closely enough. I wish I had. But what I will say is, like, I feel like it was so broad sweeping that it included really bad things and really good things, and they designed it in such a way as like to be too big to fail. And that was a strategy that was used by Mayor Adams.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think
So
it had a lot of
is there really a sewer problem in this district alone? This is Brooklyn Community Board 4, right? Is it, or this 5 or this 4?
Community Board.
Okay, is there a sewer crisis here, like a big sewer crisis in this area?
I don't know.
Because y'all part of that deal, the sewer deal, or no? What else? What's up with this Cypress? Y'all work together, right? Cypress.
Yeah.
So what they do, you know?
So they, they run this like huge community center.
Where?
Chestnut
Chestnut?
and Atlanta.
Oh wow.
So they have like this major community center where they have a satellite community college. They've got lots of public services, social services. Like you can go there if you need SNAP. If you are dealing with immigration issues, they have a lot. And then they also like have a college prep program, they do career and education. They've got a lot of different stuff, right?
Yeah.
And they also are a nonprofit affordable housing developer in the neighborhood. So they, like for example, on Jamaica, they have a senior housing building. Fully occupied by seniors. The rents are extremely low. It provides like real affordability for So that's the kind of project.
So what you guys do, other than like advocating for like the causes, what you guys do in general? Like what do you guys, let's say like someone will come to your, I can't. Let's say like a record book want to enter your location, like what y'all do, what can y'all do for people?
We're less of a service-based organization. So we're an organization that does work. So like what I would ask you if you came to us is like, we don't have any services to offer, but like what we can help you if you want to organize with your neighbors and do something for yourself.
So how y'all organize? Space us.
So we have monthly membership meetings.
Go ahead. You want to start a war? Let's go.
And to anyone who lives in DC or Brownsville, where we organize together, we talk about strategy, campaigning.
Yeah.
we help tenants, tenant associations,
Yeah.
and
Excuse me, I gotta
Yeah.
ask you a question.
Yeah.
Just walk me over here, please.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.